Library Orientation video. This video will cover some of the online resources that the library has, along with how to use the library resources to complete your upcoming research project. One of the library's roles on campus, or on the virtual campus in this case, is to help support students' work to complete research projects for their classes. To do this, we provide free access to expensive published material like books, encyclopedias, journals, magazines, and movies through our online database subscriptions. Because this material has gone through a formal publication process, it is often quite expensive and therefore not freely accessible by the general public. However, as a Las Positas College student, you are granted free access to these online databases. Another service the library provides is help with citing the sources that you find and use in your project. We do this using an online tool called Noodle Tools. Noodle Tools is a subscription-based citation creator and manager that the library subscribes to on your behalf. As an LPC student, you are also granted free access to this online tool. Access these and other library resources through the library's homepage. Get to the library's homepage by clicking on Library at the top of the campus homepage. All of the databases and tools that the library subscribes to, including those that provide access to movies, music, books, and periodicals, are found under the Databases link at the top of the library homepage. Additionally, you can click on Citation Help to get some general information about citing in the different styles and to access Noodle Tools. We also have a tutorials page under the Research Help menu that you can use to get additional instruction on different aspects of the research process. And last, if at any time you need library help or help with the research process, click on our online chat tool. If the button is green, we are online and able to help you right away. If the button is red, the system will email us and we will respond as soon as we can. Let's move into the specific tools and skills that you will need to use to complete the assignment for this course. For your assignment, you will need to find a journal article from a specific list of journals, cite it in APA format, and answer questions about the article. The rest of this video will walk you through finding journal articles by journal title using the library databases, and then citing the journal article in APA format using Noodle Tools. The rest is up to you. Finding articles by periodical title. The library subscribes to many different databases that each provide access to different journals, magazines, and newspapers, also known as periodicals. Rather than opening each of these databases and then searching each database by the title of the periodical you are looking for, use our ePeriodical title list. This is a tool that will allow you to type in the name of a periodical and then will tell you if the library has access to that periodical, and if so, which database provides access. Open the ePeriodical title list from the library homepage listed under Research Help. With the tool open, notice that there are a few different options for using the search box, and there is an option to view all of our periodicals by the subject that you are interested in. When looking for a specific periodical title, simply type in the title of the periodical that you are looking for. Be very careful to type in the exact periodical title with no spelling errors. The tool will only look for exactly what you enter, so if there is a wrong or a misspelled word, it will not find anything. With the title carefully typed in, click Search. If we do not have access to the periodical, you will see a message that says 0 records retrieved. If we do have access, you will see a list of titles and information on where they can be accessed. For example, for the periodical titled Journal of Applied Psychology, we have 2 databases that offer different levels of access. Psych Articles has access from 1917 to present, and Business Source Premier provides access from February 1st, 1987 to July 31st, 2006. Click on the database that provides the most access or the one that meets your needs. Here is another example. In this case, the library also has access to this periodical through 2 databases, but they both have the same exact access. Both databases provide access from August 1st, 1993 to to 1 year ago. This is called an embargo and means that the articles from any issue from the past year are not available. In this case, click on either database since they both offer the same access. If you are off campus, you will need to log in with your student ID and PIN before the database will open. This is because access to these expensive published materials is restricted to current students, staff, and faculty. In most cases, and in this example, the database will open with the Publications Detail page. From here, you can see more details about the periodical. You can search by keyword within this publication by clicking here, or you can browse the articles in each issue using the listed years. Click on a year to expand the list of issues that were published that year. Remember that this periodical has an embargo on the past year, so we will want to click on older issues. If we click on a more recent issue from the past year, we can view a list of articles, but we will not be able to view the PDF full text to actually read them. Click on an issue to view a list of articles within that issue. When you find an article that looks interesting, click on the title to view the detailed information about that article, including the authors, publication information, and abstract or summary. Click on PDF full text to read the article. Remember to capture the article once you have it by emailing it to yourself or printing it out, and also citing it. Citing a journal article from a database using Noodle Tools. To cite a journal article from a database using Noodle Tools in the proper format, start with the article's detailed information page open in your browser. You can also do this with a printed out article, but the detailed information page allows for copying and pasting, which makes the process much faster. Open a new tab and navigate to the library's homepage. There are several ways to access Noodle Tools through the library homepage, but the fastest way is to click the link located under Research Help. Accessing Noodle Tools through the library homepage tells the tool that you are from our college and should have free access. If you are off campus, you will be prompted to log in to our proxy server before Noodle Tools will open. With Noodle Tools open, log in. If you have never used Noodle Tools before, click on Register to create an account. Once you are logged into Noodle Tools, click on the project you have created for the assignment you are working on. If you haven't created a project yet, click on Create a New Project. Give the project a name, select the citation style you need to use, and keep the citation level on Advanced. Once the project is created or opened, you will see the project dashboard. Click on Sources at the top of the screen. The Sources page is where you can view all of the sources you have created citations for in this project. If you have not created any citations yet, this screen will be blank. To add a citation for the journal article from the database, click on Create a New Citation. Select Database, and then Journal from the screen that pops up. Noodle Tools will show you a form with all of the possible components that might be needed to create the citation in the proper format. Using the database's detailed information page for the article you would like to cite, fill in as many fields as you can. The first section is dedicated to where and how you access the article. While you can fill in each of these fields if the database page provides the information, in most cases it is preferable to just provide the URL and the database name. For the URL, use the permalink option in the database and then copy and paste the URL into the Noodle Tools field. Pay attention to any hints that Noodle Tools gives you as you complete each field. Next, return to the database page to get the database name. Then, add each author that the database lists. Next, add the article title, which is directly under the permalink that appeared when you clicked on permalink. Find the start and end pages listed along with the information for source on the database page. Now add the name of the journal and the volume, issue, and year of publication. This information is also listed on the source information line. Once you have filled in as many fields as possible, click on Submit to create the citation. With the citation created, you can use the Options menu on the right to edit, or click on In-Text Reference to enter in the page number and get a properly formatted in-text citation. When you are ready to print or add the citation to a document, click on Print Export to Word to view a document with the correctly formatted citation or list of citations if you have more than one. The document can be printed or saved, or you can simply copy and paste the citation into your assignment as needed. If you need help finding or citing materials for your assignment or any other library help, just contact a librarian.